And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Universe Mode after a phenomenal Backlash pay-per-view. We're starting
insanity from top to bottom.
Absolutely, but we are starting the tag team tournament going into Judgment Day. We're starting off with the Blackpool Combat Club as they take on the Street Profits in the first round matchup. Still to come tonight, we have a TV Championship Open Challenge as Grand Metalik will defend that TV title in a tables match.
Bringing out the tables.
As for who, we'll see soon. But Wheeler Yuta, the man who is joining his stablemate Claudio Castagnoli, Cesaro, whatever you want to call him.
BCC.
Exactly, the Blackpool Combat Club. But the question is, do they want the smoke?
Ooh, because these guys bring the swag like nobody can. It's them profits. Street Profits strutting out here for Big Dawkins.
Big Dawk and, of course, Tez making their way to the ring.
This tournament is going to be insane.
Oh, yeah. We got DIY versus DX. We got the Usos versus the Undisputed Era. And, of course, we got the New Day versus the Kings of the Black Throne.
Yeah, that's all good and well, but when these guys get to the end, are they going to be ready to be in that prime time spotlight? Because in the end, one of these teams is going to have to face the prime time players, Billy and Brady, for those unified tag team titles at...
That's true. The question is at Judgment Day, but can Billy and Brady beat somebody like, say, DX? I mean, that is...
they're
bona fide legends.
You got to think about it. These guys are tapped into the Heyman hustle as well. These guys go back and watch match after match with Paul Heyman. He doesn't even need to be out there with them to have his influence. Paul Heyman breeds champions. He's been out there with Billy and Brady before in their victories. He watched them and he kind of was like, all right, that's your placement. Help them pick out their flaws. And what do? Win the tag titles in a triple threat ladder match. And then retain them in another triple threat ladder match. And then go on to beat Miz in his greatest form.
And, of course, one version of Miz has been released from the Raw roster. And all I can say, Dominic Mysterio will get a chance at Judgment Day to recapture his gold. But it will be in a triple threat match next week. Next week, we will have The Miz versus Akira Tozawa to determine the other competitor in the triple threat. If Dom does not win, he will be released from the Raw roster.
That's heavy.
Yeah, listen, I wasn't cool with what he did season 1 to Ray. I wasn't cool with Pretty Boy Dom out here disrespecting the legacy of Eddie Guerrero with that. He's sitting there riding around with that lowrider like he's Eddie's son.
Dom was putting butts in seats.
Was he though? Did anyone really take of a Dom?
He had his Mania moment.
Listen, I'm just saying. Either way, at SummerSlam, or not SummerSlam, at Survivor Series, Brady will be facing Dominic Mysterio. That match is happening either way.
Brady might have to pull those dudes. Two.
Imagine that quickly. Cesaro just gets rolled.
That would be...
Wheeler Yuta yet to get in the ring, but clearly wants in here. I have a cut on the side of my tongue. It's making commentating really hard today.
You say what?
I have a cut on the side of my tongue. Right? Oh, it hurts. It's not a fun time. Oh, Big Dog with the... crossbody. 1, 2. I'm sorry, that's Tez. I don't know why I said Big Dog. Another hot tag to Wheeler Yuta. Into the crossbody of his own. Yuta, my God, Yuta. Yuta with a senton there to Montez Ford. Just dropping the knee right on the arm. Yuta getting a lot of offense in here. Oh, shades of it. One of his mentors in Bryan Danielson. Of course, Danielson will have an opportunity to potentially wrestle Brock Lesnar at Judgment Day. for that WWE Championship. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, wow. I just got a little lightheaded. I haven't slept. No. Ooh.
Ooh.
My God. Yo, big Doc getting in here. Yuta. I'm just saying, Doc got involved. It messed up Yuta. It's kind of messed up. He did. I mean, he ran in.
Big Dog just out there helping his boy Tez. I mean,
he was not the legal man. I mean, that was illegal tactics.
It's a shame Claudio isn't like that for Wheeler, but
where's that? You're right. They follow the rules of wrestling.
Oh no, I think they're just waiting to turn on each other.
Oh my God, a frog splash by. When has Angelo Dawkins done a frog splash?
Hey, he's been chilling with Tez. Tez got him on his form. Hey, we might see Tez hit a spine buster.
That'd be sick.
That the grand amplitude that they kind of did, the pounce into the German.
Yeah.
It was smooth because Dawkins did the pounce and then Tez kind of caught down pretty high, and
that's I feel like Dominic Mysterio should have gotten the most improved award for the year. Mandy Rose got it, but I think Dom should have been a front runner.
Yeah, because I feel like she didn't really improve. She was already kind of doing really well.
Yeah. She just, I think, oh, wow.
I like that tag.
Is it Heart Foundation, I think, that did that?
Maybe, because I think it was
Brett and Jim.
Yeah. Which the Hardys do like it's like Chad Gable's O'Connor role, but they did it like it's like a tag team, and like it was like a roll to like a power. It's like a wheelbarrow like power bomb almost. Like they would stand on each side of them and like take like their arms like their legs, and then they would like roll forward, and as they were rolling, they would basically like pick them up.
I know what you're talking. Yeah.
Braun did that to Gunther. He actually did the deadlift like power bomb like overhead like with like the bridge like that you do in like. I don't think we'd seen that in the game once, and I remember Woods on like Up Up Down Down was talking about doing that eventually, and I wonder if he got Braun to do it because he would talk. I mean, him, Ian, like they've all talked about how sometimes they just the UFO.
Jesus,
when he did that to Seth Rollins, that was
awesome. Didn't he beat Seth Rollins at Mania?
Yes.
And then Vince released him. How are you gonna have that man beat one of your top stars? Oh my God, he just threw Doc out like he's nothing.
Taz in there solo.
I was kind of hoping he'd pop him up, hit him with that. That's probably my favorite.
Very European. Do they have a tag finisher?
They do not. They're not technically a tag team. Oh, wait a minute.
See? Oh, the one with him and
Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
I miss Tyson Kidd.
He's got the best contract in WWE, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he can't get fired.
Really?
He can't get fired, and he makes, like, massive amounts of money.
I did not know that you can't get fired part of that.
I was going to say...
1, 2, 3. Oh, my God. Here. Let me put TJ Kidd's... my God, Blackpool Combat Club moving on, kind of a shock. But we're going to move on to that TV title match as we will see Grand Metalik defend against somebody in a tables match. Let's go. And here we are, guys, the TV championship. Let's see who it is that is answering that challenge. It's the Switchblade, Jay White, the leader of the Bullet Club, looking to become a champion once again in Universe Mode. The longest reigning NXT champion in Universe Mode, I do believe.
Prove that he got what it takes to hold it down.
Listen, I'm just saying he tried going for that big gold, that WWE title in that Fatal 4-Way with Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn and Kazuchika Okada. I believe he made it to the final 2 with Braun Breaker. However, Brand Metalik, what is that thing that he has in his entrance?
I think it's just like a noisemaker.
Like, can we talk about
That's
how
what
good
I
that
think.
title looks, by the way? Like, that's a good
Oh,
looking
the TV
title.
title? Yeah. I actually really do like it.
But that TV title looking to come home to Jay White. Wants to become the king of television, make everybody, the millions and millions, breathe with the switchblade. What'd you say?
Oh, no, I keep forgetting that, like, that's his tagline.
Jay White.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Metalik already into an armbar. It's not really going to help you in a tables match, though, you know?
Yeah, that's interesting to say the least.
Listen, I'm just saying this match can go either way. We saw Sasha win a tables match with a Hurricane Rana, so I have no clue what to look forward to here, what to expect. Jay White, one of the more dangerous people on this Monday Night Raw roster. Also, I think the first he's the first person that I thought he was the first person that's not a free agent to challenge, but Solo Sikoa challenged first. So, Metalik still a free agent. Technically, what a forearm! Jay White kind of a dominant showing here.
Jay White says he wants to be the king of TV.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, that TV title guarantees you TV time, which is more important than anything.
So he's got that knee on repeat. Like I said, Dexter Lumis does that, and actually watching him do it, it's so athletic. It's so, because like he actually does like a kip up and just as smooth as butter during the kip up. As seamlessly over in leg drops.
What makes it better, I can see Jay White doing something like that. That man is ridiculous.
There are definitely like, in being a wrestler, 2K is definitely like a place where I would get like definitely some spot moves.
Yeah.
Like the one where it's like the atomic drop and then sweeping the feet and then it's like the body splash that follows over the top. It's a cool little like fast paced little move.
Oh. I've not seen anyone do this in the
the Tree of Woe.
At least he doesn't do that stupid ass Alberto Del Rio double foot stomp onto him.
Oh, where they like sit up?
Yeah, where they're pulling themselves up and just looking at him as
I think yeah, the timing of that, like it could be such a good move if the timing of it was better. Like he kind of was like if he was trying to climb to the top to do it, and they were trying to like pull themselves up to like get out of it. Yeah. Like if he caught himself as like they were pulling themselves up, it would look a lot better. But the fact that they were just kind of sitting there in a cradle,
watching him,
yeah, definitely killed it.
I can't think of who it was. Somebody did it good in that like.
I want Roman to do the drive-by kick again.
Yes. They had him up on the top. Like, they were both fighting on the top. Like, one was going to do a superplex. Mm-hmm. And he, like, swept the leg out, and he landed, and his leg got, like, caught. He was trying to undo his leg, and then he got hit with the double foot stomp. I was like, that was a good way of doing it. I can't think of who it was that it wasn't Del Rio that did the move. Oh.
Whoever took it.
Yeah, it wasn't even Del Rio that did the move. But
whoever did it.
I think it might have been Pac that did the move. Oh.
Ooh, Jay White right into the table.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Oh, my
God, Jay White is your new TV champion. This is the hardcore title, legitimately.
This is the road. It's more akin to the 24/7 title. How many?
My God, of course, still to come. Next match, we got the main event, DIY, D-Generation X. But let's see how good this title looks on Jay White. Oh, that's a good sight right there.
The switchblade.
The fucking abs on that man. Jesus Christ.
What is the fight?
All right, guys, here we are. The main event, DX, DIY. This should be very interesting.
Generation X.
I feel like you got a lot of similarities between Triple H and Tommaso Ciampa, and you could argue for Johnny Gargano and Shawn Michaels as well.
There could be a fair argument made.
Like two incredible. 4 incredible in-ring workers.
I mean, yeah, two-time Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Soon to be two-time Hall of Famers. Well,
No, they're both 2-time.
Triple H would be a 3-time then.
What would the third be?
Himself.
What was the first?
Evolution.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yep. Shawn Michaels is a 2-time. Triple H is going to be.
Would you give Shawn 3 for NWO?
No.
Do they just send out everybody that's in the NWO?
If Buff Bagwell is not in the Hall of Fame.
Can you imagine if they did that? Though they just sent everybody that was in the NWO Hall of Fame ring.
Yeah, that makes Macho a 2-time Hall of Famer, and I support it.
I think Flair's the only other 3-time.
Yeah, because you got Evolution, Horseman,
Which I wait. Evolution isn't in there yet, but it will be.
is it? Oh, it's not because
Orton.
Orton's not. Yeah. They also called. I remember they called Daniel Bryan one for a Hall of Famer for a little bit, and then that's been redacted since he left.
I mean, he'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Because I remember they kept making a big deal about the match with oh my god, what's the fucking match? Why can I use words? The match with Roman and Edge was Roman pinned 2 Hall of Famers at the same time. That was like a whole thing. And now Bryan's not considered in the Hall of Fame.
Goto.
Gato, you mean?
I mean Gato. Goto is somebody else.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna need you never to disrespect Hiroki Goto like that ever again.
I'll call him Yano if I feel like it.
Whoa. Listen, I just want to point out Johnny Gargano has the upper hand. Crab walk. He's doing the Zoidberg on Shawn Michaels. Going for a submission here. Interesting choice. I mean,
do you just see how big Shawn is compared to just how he had his legs? He just looks so small compared.
Jesus Christ, Shawn is getting rolled by Johnny.
Standing sea fire. 1, 2. This is to seeing who will advance on to the semifinals. Yes.
This would be the winner of this will face either the Usos or I can check in a minute, but my back itches. The Undisputed Era.
And then, as we saw earlier, the Blackpool Combat Club advancing on. They'll either go against the Kings of the Black Throne or the New Day.
Yes, I mean that match is the one I think I'm looking forward to seeing the most. We haven't seen Malachi Black or Brody King in universe mode yet.
You know what? You know what New Japan should do?
What's that?
The best way to break the forbidden door?
What's that?
World Tag League.
Yeah.
Heavyweight tag, get all the tag, get the Usos, New Day, Profits.
Just get a bunch of that'd be sick.
Yeah, New Day, Usos, and Profits to represent WWE. Who would you get from AEW? You get the Elite.
I would personally,
Young Bucks.
Go with FTR.
Well,
Young Bucks.
I was gonna say FTR's contracts are about to be up, and they're talking about stepping away. So this would be like World Tag for next year.
I'd still do FTR. They don't have to be for AEW. They could just be free agents. Because they're talking about just not signing a contract anywhere. They can definitely do Japan stuff.
I was gonna say Dax talked about stepping away from the ring.
I think they were more talking about not doing televised stuff for a little while, which would be interesting. I think. I would do. You know what? I would do Uno and Grayson. I know Grayson's not signed now.
They're formerly from I think they were.
I'd bring him back.
The original Dark Order tag team.
Stu Grayson is incredible. I'm about to sneeze.
I'd say I would say the Bucks. Now I'm trying to think of AEW's tag team.
Right, it's hard to think. The Acclaimed could be a good one.
Yeah, the acclaimed would be fun.
Dropping a rap in Japan wouldn't go as well for them because they're not as native English speakers.
Not native, but I feel like if you're clever enough, you can find a way.
Who else would be a good?
Actually, Lucha Bros.
Lucha Bros, yeah.
If those, those would be actually. Matter of fact, give me Kings of the Black Throne, Lucha Bros, and the Bucks. Ooh, it's big spine buster.
Only if this means that we get Julia Hart with her big ass hat in Japan.
No, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be one of those hats with the veils.
Of course it would. Dude, she's so cool. I fucking love her in House of Black.
And I guess from New Japan, I'd do the Mighty.
Yeah. Listen, I just want more Shane Thorne. Okay, that guy's
I'm
awesome.
trying to think of.
It's Slapjack. Okay. Oh shit, pedigree. Pedigree to Ciampa.
Give me one from Mighty, and then just give me any tag team from Chaos, honestly. 2.
Oh, Ciampa kicked out of the pedigree.
And then
Daddy H is gonna be mad.
I think that's Sonata and Evil. I think they're Bullet Club.
Sonata's not, but Evil is.
It was just another.
They used to both be in Chaos.
It was Takagi. He's tagging with somebody right now. Shingo is tagging with somebody. I can't remember.
You know what? Give me the Golden Lovers. Give me Kenny and Coda. I considered putting them in this tournament, honestly. Ooh!
Had an opportunity to do. Well, do I have? I don't think I have Morrison. Could have been Miz.
You do not have Morrison. Listen, I'm using who I got. All right. I do have Coda. He is shiny. Ooh, right to the back of Triple H's head.
Koa Reeves. Let's go ahead and
the finest.
Nobody told you I'm the finest.
Listen, I don't want an unbeatable person on my roster. Okay. What a spine buster by Triple H.
Gold in the diamonds. I'm the finest.
2, kick out by Johnny.
I really feel like they dropped the ball on him though. I agree he couldn't. I don't think he was really promo heavy, but
I do think a solid Santino Marella role.
I don't think he would have been a solid Santino Marella. I think he could have been like a good mid card heel. Like somebody
solid.
like.
Oh my God.
Took his pedigree.
The disrespect.
In front of Sean.
The disrespect from Johnny Gargano. This is why Triple H has booked him so bad. He just knows.
I don't think he's been booked bad. I think it's been a slow introduction to Johnny and leaving their time for him to get involved in other stuff.
He just hasn't been booked particularly well. It's not so much bad. It just hasn't been good.
I don't really think it's been bad.
The man lost to Otis.
Hey, that's putting over Chad Gable and his top guy.
But Sean looked like he tripped, but he happened to catch Ciampa.
And plus, Otis is a former Money in the Bank winner.
Yeah, on accident.
He still had it.
And then he lost it.
He lost it.
He's one of 2 people.
He lost it due to his best friend betraying him.
He is one of 2 people who lost the Money in the Bank briefcase to somebody else.
But it wasn't like a loss.
Kennedy.
But it wasn't a loss of his own volition.
Kennedy.
It wasn't like Otis just straight up like lost the match and just like being a blundering fool.
Well, neither was Mr. Kennedy's.
Exactly. So I think those are protected losses.
It's still full. You lost your fucking briefcase to the Miz.
To his best friend betraying him. I think that's a big understatement.
Yeah.
That's a big.
Listen, I'm sorry, but
that's like me saying
Johnny Gargano, NXT Gargano would have never.
Wow.
He would never have a friend betray him.
He would never. Yeah, he just has a friend spit on his wedding ring.
To be fair, it was a silicone wedding ring, okay? It wasn't.
All right, so that's a symbolic meaning of love. Oh wow, did Ciampa just pull the rope down?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Stretching out that inner hamstring.
By the way, Triple H almost just tapped. If Shawn didn't get involved, it would have been over.
Hey, I mean, that's what tag teams do. Tag teams
that was a
out
close
for each other.
one. The
elbow drop from the top.
Trips, my man, you're a little old for that, buddy.
I thought he was going to go for a moonsault. I was going to freak.
Match.
Triple H
channeling his inner Shawn Michaels.
Tagging in Shawn. Trips doing what's best for the team. Trying to refresh on the outside.
I still think it was crazy Shawn Michaels hit moonsault in that Saudi match. To the outside, too, I believe.
For Sean and
he was the best one in that match.
I mean, that's only because Triple H tore his pec in like the first 5 minutes.
But still, like Kane and Undertaker, like damn. Sean looked really good for somebody who hadn't been in the ring for like 5 years.
But you put me in their body, and you get that phone call that hey, we're gonna pay you like 1.5 to do this one tag team match.
Oh, 100%.
And we're gonna give you 10 minutes.
My question is, do you think Sean regrets
what time
the
plane
match?
Leave? You said what?
Do you think Sean regrets the match?
I mean, as being a bad match, yeah, I don't think he really regrets it.
Oh my god. Oh.
I don't think he really regrets it as like, I mean, you didn't know what you were gonna get out of it when you first got into it.
Oh, for sure.
But I think he just like, yeah, just,
oh my god,
it was
another
a bad
no
match,
escape.
and chalk it up to a bad match with a big payday.
Oh, Triple H taps. DIY.
Sean didn't make it. Wow.
DIY. Just Degeneration X. What's that? I mean, what does that say for DIY?
I mean, that shows that they're coming. They're coming into this tag tournament with a head of steam, and we could see a Survivor Series rematch potentially between them and the Usos.
Yeah. And the Usos are going to lose again potentially.
I mean, you never know.
Well, they're on Raw now, so they're going to win a little bit more.
Wow. Win a little bit more. Okay.
Let's move on tomorrow to SmackDown.
Where quality wrestling exists.
We pretend that wasn't a banger match. Come on.